This is Lesson 9, Drafting and Linking Content for Your Writing Sample Pages. This lesson is part of a series, Web Design Lessons for the Professional Writing Portfolio. This lesson assumes that you have downloaded and opened your site file, that you have also opened your professional writing sample page in Dreamweaver from the remote server view, and your literature writing sample page or your creative writing sample page as well in Dreamweaver. For this page, or for this lesson, you should access and review the portfolio guidelines. To do that, go to English homepage, click on Professional Writing, scroll down to Internship and Portfolio Guidelines, scroll down to Portfolio, and you can find the guidelines here. For the purposes of this lesson, I've created a page with these guidelines broken down. You can pause the video and view them now, seeing the bulleted elements of each section of your writing sample pages, which should include all of them, an introduction to the page, and each sample will include an abstract. This is required. So after you access and review the portfolio guidelines, you'll want to go ahead and begin drafting your descriptive introduction for each page, again using the guidelines, the language from the guidelines. Going over to Dreamweaver to get us started, I have the professional writing page already open, and we have a placeholder text called Enter Content. So since I already have some template language or sample language already written, I'm going to copy that over here, and I'm going to go over to Dreamweaver. I always use Command Shift, holding those down, and then V as in Victor. So it's paste special, just the text. There is a spelling error. Let's see if we can find it with Tools, Spell Check. It's right here. Below you can find, so it's more like a grammatical error or a semantic error. I'm going to hit return. So please pause the video and read this descriptive introduction, which tells what the page is, what it's presenting, and some other information users need to know, such as password protection. At the end of the paragraph, I hit or pressed enter or return, and now I'm going to create my headings. Sample 1, Sample 2, Sample 3. I'm going to highlight these, go down to Properties, Format, Heading 2, because each section should have a unique heading and have the contrast that is different than the body text. Now we're going to draft the file abstracts, or show you where to put them. Going back to the special page that I created, Portfolio Guidelines, to get us set up for this lesson. I'm going to put placeholder text. I'm going to, at the end of the line for sample 1, I'm going to press enter return, Shift Command V, text only, OK. And I leave it up to you to address these questions or prompts to write the abstracts for each of your samples. I won't do that here in this lesson, but before you even get started drafting, you may want to go ahead and put this placeholder text in. Next, we need to name and upload the files. In an earlier lesson, we had these files named differently. I recommend following this convention that's highlighted, sample, and then a number, and then the name of the file. This way you can easily find them gathered in your Finder. Now we need to upload the files. In Dreamweaver, make sure you are in Local View and navigate in your Finder to where your PDF protected, password protected files are. And all you have to do is drag the file over to the local view in Dreamweaver. So I'm going to click down on this icon and I'm going to hold it as I drag it over to the local view. Let's see if I can do that again. You can see the plus sign that it's going to be added. Switching back to Finder, highlighting Sample 1 Rhetorical Analysis, clicking down and holding and dragging over to local view. The files are now in local view and they are not in remote view. We need to get them up to the remote server so users can access them on the internet. So I'm going to highlight Sample 1 Literary Analysis, put. Sample 1 Rhetorical Analysis, put. And I'm going to File, Save All. So under Sample 1, I'm going to open my Word file, my rhetorical analysis, which will go under my professional writing samples. I already have highlighted the title of my sample, Command C for copy. Back to Dreamweaver, Shift Command V, text only, OK. Minor titles or titles of minor works get quotation marks. And I'm going to show you a couple ways to link the file, a couple options. You can highlight this text here, and as we did in previous, let's change this view to remote server. And as in previous lessons, we click the point to file and drag that icon over to the appropriate file. Hover over it and let go. Command save. I want to check this real quick to see if it linked. And there it is. Command R to reload to double check that. Additionally, you can say have some more text below for another link to be redundant. Click here for my writing sample. And to be friendly to the user, let them know that it's password protected, which implies they need to talk to you to get the password. And I'm going to highlight the text, point to file icon in the properties window, drag over to the file, hover over it, let go. Going over to the web page, Command R for reload. As you can see, the change didn't take because I haven't saved it, which also puts the file to the remote server. File, save, return to the browser to test, Command R to reload, and there are the file links. Let's test one further item, which is the password. I'm going to click this link. The browser will ask for a password. And there's the file, the writing sample. Test this link. And there you have it. So we've named and uploaded the files. We've linked the password protected files, and we've tested the writing sample pages and links. So now I leave it up to you to create content that is a descriptive introduction for the literature writing sample page, and sample headings and sections and body text and descriptions or an abstract for each literature writing example. One way to get you started would be to highlight this text, Command C for copy, return to the literature writing page, triple click on enter content, and press Command V. And be sure to go ahead and revise this page, probably removing these links, and changing words such as best writing from professional writing courses to literature courses. So I leave it up to you to go ahead and write the new content for the professional writing page, upload other files and writing samples, and link them. The same goes for the literature writing page. This ends Lesson 9, Drafting and Linking Content for Your Writing Sample Pages, a part of the series Web Design Lessons for the Professional Writing Portfolio, and thus ends the lesson. Thank you and have a great day.